Hello guys, I'm doing another quick update regarding the products that I was sent the other day from a sponsor called Dimex Sports.co.uk. I'm going to be putting a link up at the top for people to visit their website. Right, as I said on the video before, I couldn't really do an in-depth review about the items because I was only just sent them. I've had them for a couple of days now and I really have given them a good test. Right, we'll talk about the shorts first. The shorts are very comfortable. I found out it's got poppers on here which you can adjust the waist and is elastic. Loads of pockets on there which are quite handy, which I found, and the high vis on the back. They are really comfortable. I was quite surprised actually. When I put them on, they're not that baggy. They look quite baggy, but actually they're quite a snug fit. Now, I did test these under a shower to see how long it would take for them to get completely drenched through. The shower was on maximum power, hitting these bottoms. They took about, I'd say around 5 minutes before the whole thing was completely drenched. Now, what impressed me, I hung them up on a coat hanger and left them in the bathroom for about 10 minutes, went back. This material was dry. The only bit that was taking a little bit longer is this elastic bit inside, the breathable part. That took a little bit longer to dry, but I'd say within 10 minutes in the room temperature, these were practically bone dry. So that's it. Also, I've got to mention, I was talking to the MD the other day, he saw the review I did, and he said these are not waterproof. They're water resistant, fast drying and breathable. So a mistake on my first one, but there we go. This is what I found about this product. How would I rate them? If there's anybody looking for a pair of shorts for cycling to, you ain't worried about if you're getting wet, and you will dry out pretty quick in these. These are very, very good. I do like them, and I'm so pleased that they sent me these rather than legging tights. Right, so that's them covered. What have we got next? Gloves. Very impressed with these gloves. I stuck them under a tap, and they was trying to bead off, but it was just sort of, you could shake the water off. But yet again, after about 5 minutes with these, the gloves were wet. Now I coated them with a waterproof spray and let them dry out and give them a go then, and it started to bead off. What I did find with these gloves, when they were wet, if I wrung them out and left them, it was pretty much the same time as the shorts. They were pretty much dry. Inside didn't get that wet. The gloves just felt wet, if you see what I mean. But inside was like, I'd say, damp. So it didn't go through. And that's running it under a tap for about 5 minutes. So very impressed with them. Also, this heavy cuff thing here did work well. I was expecting when I put them on to pull my jacket over the top, but what worked out even better is I could put that on and the Velcro strap from this heavy lip and elastic there, I could pull that over that, tighten it up, and there was no gap, even when I went like that. If it did move up, you still had this extra here on the gloves to keep your wrist warm. So I do rate these, they're really good. And yeah, very, very impressed with these gloves. So once again, another good product if you're looking for a nice pair of gloves. Yeah, windproof, perfect. I mean, I've had 4 pairs of gloves, and this is the first pair that I've found that actually keeps the wind out. So that's them covered. So very impressed with them. I did wear the hat. Yes, I didn't think this would do a lot, to be honest, but actually it kept me warm, kept my head warm, my ears were warm. The only thing that I'll probably be looking for now, because like I said, I've got a hat at home that comes over, it's like a balaclava and keeps this bit nice and warm, because I do suffer with the cold on my teeth, or should I say the gums. So yeah, I might get a cover to go across here just to keep the lower part warm, but yes, very impressed with this. I also drenched this to see how long this would take. This didn't take long to get wet. I think it was about 3 minutes, and this was completely drenched. Wrung it out yet again, dried a little bit slower and the shorts than the rest, but it did dry very quick. Everything's dried less than 10, under 10 minutes. So yeah, but I've now covered this with a waterproof protection and sprayed it. So when I went over it with the shower, it was all beading off. So very impressed. The waterproof spray is really good. So if you've got items, I'd highly recommend just putting an extra coat on them. So that's that covered. Right. I did change the seat, guys. I took my big bad boy seat off and put my slim, it's very slim gel seat on. I thought I'd give it a go. I did put the padded shorts on. I said pants the other day, but pants, shorts. I think pants sounds funny. So yeah, these, I was quite impressed. It was like riding my big bad boy seat, the padding on it was absolutely brilliant. So, people have said to me before, get proper padding and put a proper seat on, you'll ride a lot better. And I actually did feel more comfortable riding the bike. So, yes, thank you very much for the guys that give me them sort of tips saying you should be wearing the proper stuff. So, yeah, they worked well. I didn't get them wet. Right, what else have we got left? The jacket. I love this jacket. I could highly recommend this to anybody that's looking for a windproof jacket, waterproof. Right, yes, again, when speaking to the MD, this is a water resistant windproof thermal jacket. Now, I've worn it for a couple of days, and I've tested it under a shower. I left this under a shower for between 10 and 15 minutes. The first 5 minutes it was beading off quite well, and but as it went on it started to soak into the jacket. It got quite heavy when it was all soaking in, because I literally covered the whole jacket because I wanted to see what it could do. Now, when it got completely drenched on the outside, what I did notice inside, yet again, wasn't drenched. It was sort of damp. So I was impressed with that. So that, I'm putting it under a really heavy stream of like a tense, heavy rain for 15 minutes on you. And, it did get in, but inside was just a little bit damp. The main areas that it was damp, I will tell you, was down the zip, down the front, down here, which is going to be common sense because it's going to go for the teeth down there. On the neck, around the back, so on the, on your neck part, it was a little bit damp around there. I did actually just drench the whole coat. It also stored it on the elastic bit, so theoretically the elastic and bits where it's open, that's where it was staying, quite damp. And also at the bottom, it's sort of down here. Now, I drenched it, hung it up on the coat hanger and left it there. I was sort of watching how long the shorts took to dry, and the gloves, and this actually took about 15 minutes to fully dry right out at room temperature. I was well impressed with that. So I've sprayed everything. I've sprayed this with a waterproof basin all the way over. So yet again, I put it in the shower, put the shower on it and let it go. It beaded off, and I would say it was about 35 minutes later before it actually started going into the jacket, as it did before when there was nothing on it. But it dried out just as quick. How was it wearing it when I was cycling? I found it really warm, to be honest. As a cyclist said to me the other day, and I mentioned in the other video to you guys, that the fact, I overlay. And I had this on, and I have got my base layer which they sent me, top and bottoms. It's a lot thinner and thermal sort of stuff, but I was quite surprised. This actually kept me really warm. You know, when I got on the bike, it was a bit cold before I started off, but 3 or 4 pedals up the road, you know, I started to warm up and felt really warm. But just wearing this thin layer and this jacket, I was really warm. Didn't really notice the breeze and the wind or anything like that, so yeah, very impressed. It's done what it said on the tin, you know. So if anybody's looking for a decent jacket, you know, I'd definitely go for one of these and the shorts and the items that I've been sent by Dimex sports.co.uk. The products seem to be really good, and I'm so pleased they came forward and offered to help sponsoring me. Right, the rainproof jacket, like I said, I've stuck it in the pocket at the back. It does fold up, like I said, and put it in there. I put it in there just in case I do need it, because like I said, I now realise that this is not 100% fully waterproof. It's just water resistance, you know. So in a light shower you would be fine, I would assume. In a heavy shower, unless you sort of treat it yourself, put something over the top to protect it, it's a little bit water's going to come in. So I'm now carrying that coat in there, which is really nice. That fits snug over the top of this, so I was quite impressed with that. But like I said, everything they sent me I've been very, very impressed with. I can't fault it. Yes, so that's my review and an update regarding these products that they sent me from dimexsports.co.uk. Like I said, the links at the top to go and view them. There's a link down here regarding the charity event that I'm doing, the Diabetes UK Prudential Ride London. I'm looking forward to meeting the guys from Dimex. I'm going up to see them sometime next year, a couple of months, 3 or 4 months before the main event. So I'm looking forward to that. Guys, so give this page a like and also go and view their stuff. They've got some great deals on at the moment. They also not only do cycling wear, they do motorcycling wear, they do fitness and gym stuff. It's a great site for looking for sports and activity clothing. Right, so that's my review, guys, and thank you very much. Stay tuned because I've got some more products that I'm going to be doing reviews for, and thank you.